back to our Epic Builds video. Today, I will be playing another video game in the blocky world of Minecraft. I will, just seeing as this is my first video, we'll be playing creative, and we'll just basically showing how to basically just start off a world if you haven't played Minecraft before, and there'll be a few tips and tricks videos coming up in the future. So the first thing you want to do when you spawn in is find like a nice flat area. A desert biome would not be recommended by like a stream. So like right over here, you see all this flat land. And if you find a village, it's also really a good spot to build your house. So now that we're here, I'm going to clear out the land just a little bit. So we have this nice flat spot of land. So now what you're going to want to do is you're not going to have like wood, but, and you're also not going to have an inventory like this. You're going to have to actually like mine for your blocks if you're in survival. So you will probably have something more like dirt or stone. It's not going to be stone, it's more like going to be cobblestone. So if you're going to build your house, you could just build your house like up straight like this. Or if like I will do sometimes, you can dig out a ditch 2 blocks down, or however big you want your house to be. So for time's sake, I'm just gonna do a pretty tiny house, just like this. So yeah, it's not. You can make this literally like huge if you wanted. So now, when you have all of this filled out, there we go. Okay, so now you could like for huge, I mean you could make yours from like there to like all the way like over here or something. It really doesn't matter how big it is. So I'm going to build on a cobblestone. So what you're now going to do is replace your walls with your desired material. So then when you originally start out, you don't have to replace your walls, but I'm going to just because it looks pretty good. So then, of course, you can upgrade this as you go on, which is pretty cool. And I would also, if you do build one, I would recommend building it and then adding on to it, because there's no way it's going to be able to withstand you. You're going to need like more, because you're going to get chests, which I'll show you how to do soon in the video, and you're going to get like other stuff. And you'll need more chests, and you'll need more like different rooms. Like you'll need an enchanting room. I'll explain what that is later. You'll need all this other stuff. So you'll definitely need to expand. And I'm not gonna do the rest of this just for time's sake. So what you're now gonna want to do is you're gonna want to build up one more block. So you're gonna go around like this, one more block up, to make 3 block high walls. You actually don't even need to build this up this way. I'm not actually doing this correctly, and I am sorry about that. So we don't need to build this up that high. If you want to, you totally can. But what you're going to do is you're going to place 1 block here, and then place another block just like this. Seeing as rules in Minecraft, rules of physics and gravity don't apply, it really doesn't matter. You actually can do this, but it is not recommended, and it is a lot more recommended if you do actually build up the next layer, like I had originally done. So you're just gonna build this up like here, like so, and replace your block, place this. That way, you can still jump around inside your house for whatever reason that you need to do that, and it's just a little easier if you do it this way. If you don't have the kind of blocks right away, it's totally fine. It's not like you're gonna get diamond armor or really good stuff right away, and when you start off, it takes a long time. So you're gonna build this just like this. And now, the reason I did that is because now I can run over to the top of my house. So then another thing I was just pointed out is that there's mobs in the game, such as a drowned, like as you can see here. And if you're not in creative mode, which I am in creative mode, we basically have every block in the game and everything, you will have to fight those guys off. So, yeah, that's just something to note. And you're going to have to build a door So you're gonna like build this maybe, and go down like this, and you can go in here, and then you're gonna put a door just like that, so then you can kind of walk into your house. I would recommend placing a block over it, because otherwise this can happen. Anything can walk straight into your house. So then you're gonna do that, just like that. And make like a little entrance if you want to. Whatever. So, now that you have your house on the inside, I'm just gonna do the rest of this floor, just because I think it looks cool. And because I'll definitely do more videos on this. So like this is gonna be like your first night as you start out. I will create pictures because I'm going to show you all crafting recipes that you can make inside here. So there'll be links in the description to images of crafting links and your crafting recipes, I guess you should call it. But you most likely won't need that. So you have your beautiful home. It's amazing, and you can't make all of this, and this will most likely be dirt. So it could be cobblestone, but you'll need a crafting table. So for your crafting table, you're going to place your crafting table somewhere inside your house. And I'd recommend also getting a furnace. So you'll have a furnace, and you'll most likely have chests too. So you'll basically have like this, and that's just standard. And most people actually have more furnaces. So that will be like a common person's house, just like that. So you have the rest of the space, and you're typically not going to do anything. So the first thing you're probably going to have to craft, to make this look like it is now, you're going to have to craft crafting recipe to a door is pretty simple. It's just it's a little harder for me to do it seeing as I'm in creative mode, but it's pretty simple. It's just 1, 2. That's a door. So yeah, then this is gonna be crafting table, sticks, and to craft sticks, when you craft your sticks here, like I just did, you can craft a pickaxe, like this. You can craft an axe. You can craft a hoe, and you can craft a shovel, and then you can also craft a sword. So if you saw me all doing those in one, it's all the same except for new netherite stuff. So your swords are gonna be these, axes are the same, and so is armor. So wooden sword is pretty weak. Stone sword better. Iron sword really good. Gold sword, actually it is worse than the wooden sword. So do not craft these. Do not. Diamond sword is like basically the best, and netherite is just really good. So after you crafted all your materials and stuff, and then you're gonna probably need torches, which is also pretty simple. It's just coal and sticks. So let me find sticks. I don't know. I have some inventory. Good. So there's a feature you can enable. I'm gonna see if I can find it in my settings real quick. I'm playing on controller, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. But there's something that allows you to craft stuff in your inventory. So do you see how I have this? You will probably not have this when you originally spawn in, but you can find it in settings, and it's really useful. So to craft torches, you're just gonna place sticks and coal on top of each other, and you'll get 4 torches per thing. So it's nice. And then you'll probably your inventory will look something probably like this originally. It'll probably look something like this with a bunch of random stuff in it. Now you're gonna need to upgrade your weapons to stone. In other terms, you're gonna need to go mining. I create mines in my house. And there's another version of mining called strip mining. It's basically kind of simple. It's basically where you just do a bunch of lines underground so that so you have a pretty high chance of finding stuff. Go down to Y11. Some people say Y13. Other people say like Y12, Y10. So yeah, you create a mine and that'll go all the way down there, and you're gonna need torches to do that. So remember to bring torches. Then, once you have your stone swords, you might even have iron. Now, you might ask yourself, all I have from iron is you're gonna have this. You're gonna have a bunch of this in your inventory, which is practically useless because you can't craft this into anything. So what you're gonna need to do is you're of course gonna need your sticks. Sticks are something that's kind of needed really badly, always. So you have your sticks. You're also gonna need coal, so grab a bunch of coal, which you will also most likely get from your mining adventure that allowed you to get this iron. So you're gonna place your coal in here, and then you're gonna place your iron in here. It is now gonna smelt. Another important thing, which is like really important, is make sure that you bring food. It's not going to be needed the first few nights, but you're going to need it eventually. So craft like a wooden, stone or iron hoe. Don't worry about anything above that, really. Unless you really don't, if you don't craft a diamond hoe unless you need something to spend your diamonds on, which is basically never. So you have your whole thing there, and what you're now gonna need to get is you're gonna need seeds. So to get seeds, I'm picking them out of my inventory I have here. But to get seeds, you'd have to mine a bunch of grass, or not mine it. I guess I should say break it. But so here, you see how it's all like this stuff? Let me change it to day real quick. You don't have to have this feature. I'm just gonna click day. There we go. Now mobs are gonna start burning. So you see this? This is a skeleton. He is burning, and he's gonna naturally go over the water. So he'll attack you, and most of the mobs will attack you, except for pigs, sheeps. This is this is the most deadly mob basically in the game. It's called a creeper, and this is what he looks like. He'll blow up if you get too close to him, or if you basically ignite him with a flint and steel or something. So yeah, don't let that guy get near your house. So another thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to hoe. So you want to be next to water, which is one of the reasons I said build your house near a river. You're gonna go just however far you want to go. I'll go pretty far. And I'm also gonna grab bone meal. You may have bone meal from what you got during the night from killing skeletons. If you actually went out to kill some skeletons, you will most likely have some bones. And you will have bones here, and you can now craft them even in your inventory right here, and you can craft bone meal. So now you have a ton of bone meal here. And you see how this just looks like this, and this looks like this. This you can plant stuff on with this. If you jump on your crops, they'll get destroyed. So typically you'd want to put a fence around it. It doesn't matter too much to start, but it'll matter a little more later on. So you can do this, and then you can also do pumpkins. So be careful with pumpkins and make sure you have a block next to them, because when pumpkins grow, let me show you. I'll make that grow and make that grow. So I can't make them grow pumpkins, but most likely those will eventually grow pumpkins. And the same goes for melons. So you will see that they have to grow on a block, and they can sometimes grow over each other. So another thing is that melons and pumpkins are one of the rarest items in the game. So the likelihood that you are actually going to have one is not too high. So you got all those, and you also have beetroot seeds, which you can plant just like this. That's not all of them. There's also potatoes and carrots. Potatoes and carrots, though, are different. To get potatoes and carrots, you're going to need, you're going to actually need potatoes and carrots. So, and beetroots is kind of different. So you're going to be able to find them from here. So let's see. So yeah, see, this is beets, and there's also composters from a new update. Can't pick it up. Anyways, there's also cats and other mobs. And also there's lava that spawns around, so be careful about that. Let's see, where's your farms? Also, when you're in a village, do not break anything. That will incline the villagers to move out, and you will never pretty much see them again. So this is a carrot. So when you break it, it's gonna actually give you the carrot, and you can replant the carrot. It'll give you 2 carrots, to 3 carrots to 1 carrot. So you got it. You can. That's a little thing about Minecraft. Is some of it is luck. So yeah, let me get another hoe because I cleared my inventory, which is something you can also need to do, being creative to do. Oh yeah, right here. See, so this pumpkin grew on the empty block. It grew right to there. So that's perfect. So then you plant carrots, and then same goes for potatoes. They'll all grow. I'm just gonna grow everything so you can see what it looks like here. And now see right here, I made the mistake of planting those right there. I shouldn't have done that. And doing that. Okay, so then like an easy way of just like untilling your soil is what it's called, is just to do that real quick. So yeah. Got all that here, and got wheat and everything. Also, if we just place bone meal on the ground, it'll just spawn in like vegetation and stuff. So now that you have your farm, you'll have your food so that you won't die of hunger. And your iron is smelted. So I'm gonna stop this smelting. So now that you have your smelted iron ingots, go into your crafting table and you can craft armor. You can craft armor like so yeah, the easiest way to craft armor is that you can actually use a little bit of an advantage. So you could do this, but then add 2 extra ones to that. You could then take that, and then you can just place another one there. Take that. Take this, and take that. So for yours, I had 32 things. So it takes 28 iron ingots to make a full set of iron armor. Now, you put on your iron armor, and now you look kind of cool, and take less damage from certain mobs. So yes, that's amazing. And then you can put stuff in chests and stuff, and just load those up. And yeah, that's how that works. You'll find gold, all the minerals you can find in the game. Find this. You actually can't find those. So yeah, you can find quartz in the nether. So, you got your iron armor and everything. And you even got a few diamonds and got lucky and crafted a diamond pickaxe. You found some lava and brought a bucket of water. By the way, a bucket of water, for real quick. Craft a bucket, it's going to be 3 pieces of iron. You need a thing for it. I'll show you in a sec. But, to pick up water, you just have to scoop it. It doesn't work when I'm in creative mode, so I'm just going to grab one. But it would work normally. Any water source will work. And another thing is to create an infinite water source. Is you're going to mine 4 blocks out. And in the 2 corners, whatever 2 corners, but they have to be diagonal from each other, place water in each of them. And you'll create an infinite water source. So that means that's a good thing to have, especially if you have a farm. So now, to craft a bucket of water, you'll need iron, and you'll just go 1, 2, 3. Simple. So, now you come across lava. I didn't mean to do that. Another way to stop water, too, is you just place a block where you placed it, and it'll instantly disappear. So now I need a new door. Now, like, I'm destroying stuff and I'm not getting the block. That's not the way it works in the real game. You'll get the block typically in the real game. So, you're gonna find obsidian after you mix lava and water together in the proper order. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? No, you only have to go up 4. It has to be 3 on the side. So another way to do this, which is the typical way, I even made this too tall, did I? No, that's wrong. Okay, I made it just right. That's the right size. Normally, you actually will see most people don't even have the edges, and it doesn't matter. So now you'll probably have flint and steel here, which I need to figure out how to get, and I'm not, or how you'd actually craft it in the normal game is you get flint, which you can get from mining gravel, and you'd get an iron ingot, and you'd go to your crafting table or inventory crafting, put them two together, and you get an iron ingot, flint and steel. Sorry. Flint and steel, and you have a nether portal. Amazing. So now you're going to go into the nether and be extremely careful. It is very easy to die. So, the new nether update, I spawned in a warped, I need to figure out how to pronounce the name of this. I think it's a warped forest biome? Yes, a warped forest biome. So the portal spawns in on the other side, so that's a good thing. Now don't break that, because it's going to break your whole portal. Let me make sure I'm by my house. When you come back, you should come back to the same portal. So, if you're in the nether, you need to have some decent stuff. Just take some nether items, because I like making it look really cool, and you can make nether stuff in your house. So, I'm actually going to do like a little command. But normally, you wouldn't be able to do this command. It's going to be / if you are in creative mode, and you know how to use commands, it's going to be /locate. And you're going to do fortress or nether fortress. I'm not exactly sure how you do it. But I'm going to do / just to save time. If I had all day, I wouldn't do this, and I'd just fly around the nether. Let's see. Will this work? Okay, I'm gonna try this fortress. Okay, it's supposedly located at minus 88 and 160. Yeah, so yes, it says it should be this way if the portal is even correct. And I think it is. So what is it again? 288, 160. Oh, yep. Wasn't wrong. Here it is. This is a nether fortress. You're gonna find it, and if you find these guys in the nether, do not attack them. They won't attack you unless you attack them. And they are really deadly. They'll take, and these guys are too, but they'll attack you no matter what. Be extremely careful with those. Here's the other block you can grow in the game. It is called nether wart. The only way to grow it is to have soul sand, which is can also be found in the nether. You have to find nether wart in these nether castles and other fortresses. Sorry. You'll also find blazes. So yeah, these guys. They'll shoot fireballs at you, and they can be dodged, but they're hard to dodge. I think there's a spawner around here. So yeah, there's also spawners in the game, which look sort of like, if I can find it, they look like, I'm going to show you one that's deactivated, but I can activate it. I can't find one right now. If I find one here, I'll show you what it looks like. But the way you can stop them is if you have torches, you can place blocks around it, and it will basically make it stop. So you'll have 5 torches, and you can place it around it. Some people say you don't need 5 torches. Other people say you do. I'm really not sure which, because I've heard so much of the same stuff of, yeah, you need torches, but yeah, you don't need torches. And it's almost never worked really for me if I don't have all torches on there. So And also, another thing to note is that in the not only are they found in the Nether, but they're also found in dungeons in the overworld. So you wouldn't be flying. You also find these, which are magma cubes. They don't hurt you too much, but they'll do some damage. And normally, there's a lot of lava in the Nether, so be extremely careful with that. So then you can fly around here, not fly, walk around, and you can find chests with pretty good loot inside. I mean, I wouldn't say that's that bad. So you kind of just wander around, and then there's gotta be a spawn around here somewhere. And then you'd probably eventually find something good, or something worth your time in here. So the only reason you would go here is for these guys. If you kill them, let me kill them, and let me do another little like cheat thing. Not really a cheat, it's just slash enchant myself. So I'm going to do at S with looting. This is also another way to just do commands. If I make a commands video, I will not be using my Xbox controller. I'll be using a keyboard. I'm just gonna do level 5. You must it has to be as most. Okay, I messed that up. I'm just gonna do it simpler. This is how you'd actually do it in the game. Is if you have an anvil, which is really hard to craft, but it's almost kind of worth it. Add looting, where is it? There it is. Looting 3 on an anvil, and like this. Place your weapon of choice in there, take it out, it'll cost experience, and then you're gonna try to kill some of those sheep. You can also kill anything basically. If I kill a blaze, I got a blaze rod. I have 2 blaze rods because I have the best level of looting in the game. So I'm basically I almost have a perfect chance of getting it. So it's kind of rare to get if you don't have like looting or something. But see, I literally have looting 3 on my sword, and I still didn't get it. So it's really rare, and you need to find a wither skeleton. There's 2 right here. Perfect. 2, 3. Yes, it dropped one this time. Okay, dropped a wither skeleton skull, which can do. There you go. So yeah, so it drops the wither skeleton skull, which you can then craft into the wither. So that is basically what you came to the Nether for, and you can also get a ton of other cool blocks. Now I need to get back to my portal because, of course, I didn't know where I came from. So that's another important thing, is to remember where your portal is, or otherwise you'll get lost and not be able to get back. Which is, if you could take a guess, really bad. So, luckily I remember the coordinates of my portal. Another way you can do it is just write down coordinates. When you do play Minecraft, I would recommend having like a notebook or a notepad or something nearby, so you can write down coordinates. I think my portal's near here. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Okay, well. Yeah, so you have oh, here it is. So you have a notepad that you can sometimes, like, I guess, write down coordinates. And you have to, when you create a world, turn on coordinates. So that's basically first part of playing Minecraft. I'll definitely have to do part 2 to this video. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you in another video. Bye.